equipment that they used to.
Yes.
You know what I see?
And not to cut you off, Ron, but boss, I know that your slogan is "Your voice matters," right? And that's something that's just echoed throughout the Cowboys community. And DP Johnson has this quote, right? They've been seeing the nation speak in one voice instead of competing noises. Them hashtags been stinging their asses. Keep it up. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Them team weapons versus trenches, they heard it and they got us both, right? Jerry being out there in Texas live and everyone screaming, make the trade, make the trade, make the trade. We woke up after that horrific loss versus the Cardinals and we made the trade. So never
Just
think
Quentin,
that y'all voices.
Add Quentin to it too, because we was all in one voice on fixing the D.
Yeah, respect the one tech. You know what I'm saying? Now they're not hearing about RB2. You know what I'm saying? They ain't hearing about RB2. They ain't listening to that. But
that's coming though.
It's coming, right? So Cowboys Nation, this is why I wanted to bring everybody together, because do not think our voices do not matter. They hear us loud and clear. Hell, they're probably watching this right now. Go ahead, Ron.
Now I was going to say, you know, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, they are very, very results based in the way they move, you know, and our biggest plus side we had this year was the trade for Pickens worked.
Yeah.
So what happens is Jerry and them will make a move, and if it don't work, they'll retreat exponentially. Like, you know what? I told y'all that trading big assets don't work. This is why we dabble in 5th and 6th round picks. But what happened was the George Pickens thing, they got triple their value. They traded a 3rd round pick, and they have a 1st round talent right now. And they're like, wow, maybe trades ain't so bad.
Right.
So you know what? We make a trade for Quinnen Williams. Yeah. It feels like to the Cowboys haters like it's an overpay because they want to find that angle. Mm-hmm. But if Quinnen Williams hits the ground running like George Pickens has, and he could that type of defensive tackle, because it's only like 5 of them in the league, if you want to be honest with you, can change the way the whole line move. We didn't trade for Jonathan Hankins this time, people. I'm not no disrespect to Hank.
Right.
Man, love to Hank.
Right.
But my point is, I don't even think we know what this looks like. Y'all know that Friday thing where they say, I want to see what that be like. I ain't never had that.
Hey, wrong. I've been saying we need shoes. Talking about DT, we got Gators.
Yeah, we got Balenciagas and red bottoms.
Man, we got red bottoms, bro. Like,
you ever had a meal like you think you know what a steak tastes like? Then you sit at a different steakhouse and you like,
oh yeah, when it's crisp on the outside, and you know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Mark know what I'm talking about.
When you get mad, when you eat into it, because it's go in.
Yeah. That last bite come, you be mad. Like, damn.
Everybody's like, oh, we know what D tackles look like. What is really gonna do?
Not
then
like
when
this.
We see Quinnen Williams on the field, we're gonna be like, I ain't seen that.
Yeah, there's a difference of steak at 1587 Chop House versus Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
We've been Applebee's, and we don't know what a real steak tastes like.
Man, I gotta say this, Mark. I know we hogging. We got a chance to get hot, y'all. I see it.
I think we do too, but
we have a chance.
One game at a time, though.
No, I agree with one game at a time. I'm looking at the raw ingredients. The raw ingredients. Can I say one thing, and then I'm
dog
pass
Brandon
to Mark.
Fife. Appreciate you.
One thing I'm pass to you, Mark. We have to be, in my opinion, greedy for like anything that can improve right now. Like real greedy for it, because like I'm concerned about the safety, and it's a deep free agents. I mean, it's a lot of free agents right now at safety, a lot.
Yeah.
So if Dallas win, we need to get loud about safety too, y'all. If them safeties don't hold up, because these safeties got these same safeties that's coming back. They got torched early in the season.
But boss, look, to your point, you're right about the safety thing. But I've been learning. I learned so much football since I've been streaming with y'all from when I started till now. And knowing what, like 5 years ago, I'm like, man, it's just a D tackle. Y'all tripping.
No.
Bro, I seen what happened. The Phillies line has been subpar most of the year. They added Jalen Phillips. One player made the rest of that line look different. And it trickles back. Now Adoree Jackson covering better. It's like, hold on now. What's happening? So
one player don't make no difference. One player don't make
one player make a ton of difference. You know what I'm saying? So if we get, it's not just Quinnen, but when you put Quinnen next to Ezeraku on a play, and they got to put so much effort into Quinnen that now Ezeraku can go in that tool bag that he building and start showing you I'm different. Or Jadeveon Clowney turned back the hands of time when he was, I don't know who that was. I didn't know he had that.
He's starting to get it.
If our D line can become, let me not get too overhyped, but just above average, it will trickle back and help every level of our defense. Mm-hmm. So I just can't wait to see it, because maybe I'm overhyped, but I think it's going to look way better than people think.
Well, for me, interior defensive line has always been the key, because you get the biggest bang for the buck. The Cowboys, what I hope that they learn from this year is quality is better than quantity.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask you guys a question here. Do you actually think the Cowboys do all their homework when they go through? Because I've gotten to the point when they say, well, like with Jonathan Mingo, well, we had a second-round grade on him. When they turned around and they said that, Kenny Clark and Elam, well, they were first-round draft picks. Yeah, that was great. They were first-round draft picks. It's great that you ended up saying that you had a second-round grade. But what have they been the last 3 years? Mm-hmm. Like, are you doing your homework on these guys, or are you just saying, well, they were people thought they were good at one point?
Ooh,
the first part. But back to the interior defensive line. I have been one who, from the time Calais Campbell left the Cardinals, is like, you got to take care of that interior defensive line, because if you've got that guy that can take those double teams, and if they do go to a five-man line, and you put Clark out there, and you end up putting Osa and Digazua out there, and then you've got Williams there, they're not getting to the second level. Mm-hmm. Your linebackers are going to be clean, and they're going to be able to roam. Well, I don't know if Kenneth Murray can, but hopefully this helps in the coming back for Overshown, that he's not going to have to immediately get killed by these guards coming off of that line. Right. And once you can get that push in that quarterback's face, quarterbacks don't like seeing that rush come there. It makes the edge rushers more effective. The Cowboys always focused on DeMarcus Ware and, of course, Micah Parsons and D-Law, but we've been chopped soup in the middle of the field.
Here's the crazy part, Mark. We just experienced it on Monday versus the Cardinals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I gotta ask y'all a question though.
Calais got two.
I got two super chats too.
Kind of store. Now, do your supers, bro.
This could be quick. He said, I read Eagles may release Jay Dillon. Is he a fit? Size-wise, he is. I need to go look and see how he played.
He's still running physical?
Yeah, and size-wise for sure. And then my boy Landlord says, salute to my guys on the panel and the chat. Big Q be throwing dude around like rag dolls. He's
different.
Yeah, he do.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I heard, because I be listening to everybody. Do y'all feel like Kenny Clark's been playing out of position?
I think he's been losing.
I think we've been wanting him to be.
I think he's been hurt too.
Can be, and he.
I was gonna say, bro, bad coaching can make you look bad sometimes, bro. And to be honest with you, I don't think that we've used him to maximize what we can with him. I mean, if I look at him, because if you look at Green Bay, right, and if you look at their defense, it looks like everybody, even with what they have right now, looks like everybody kind of fits the run fits and stuff like that, like a puzzle. And in Dallas, you look at Dallas and how they stop the run, and you look at this. You say, bro, this look like either some high school stuff or what the hell is it that they're doing? So I don't know that. Sometimes you can have good players, but you don't know how to use them. So
I agree.
I want to see what he's like. Now, if you go and you see Quentin Williams looking bad and all that type of stuff, hey, it's time for evil.
Technique is something.
Yeah. And when I did my film breakdown 2 weeks ago on the defense, some of it was coaching, but also some of it was the players. I'm just not seeing motor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not seeing nobody that's on go.
In your coach, bro.
Well, actually, let me take that back. The one guy I do see on go, they don't have him out there, and that's Maris Leofau, right? But I'm not seeing just players that's playing with effort. Like, when you run these stunt games, like the whole thing of running a stunt or a twist, like Mark played D-line, right? It's just like you want to stress the offensive lineman and make them think that you're coming up field so they can overkick and open up. But they're coming all slow, like you know what I'm saying? Like, and I showed the rep of Osa getting picked up one-on-one pass pro versus a running back. Like, bro, you're supposed to blow this running. So where's the violence? Where's
think about what you said?
Been playing with violence.
But I was gonna say, think about what you said about Maris Luafau and how it was hard for him to get on the field and all that type of stuff. Like you said, you watch him on specials and he played with his hair on fire.
He blowing up every week.
Maybe Eberflus want them to play calculated or something like that. I don't know. Look, I'm just gonna say this, bro, and people can take it how they want to. I said it when he got here, bro. There's a reason his ass was gone the first time, bro. Straight up, there's a reason Eberflus was gone. He had checked out then, and the players weren't responding. And Sean Lee was pretty much running the defense on his way out when he was the linebacker coach the last time. I'm gonna say this straight up. I think it's the coaching. Straight up.
DMV, be in love with the move though, because the move will be his ticket out of here. Because when you can fall back on I ain't got my ingredients, that's one thing. But when you start saying out loud, bro, I gave you Quinnen Williams, Demarion Overshown, Dante Fowler, Jadeveon Clowney, Donovan Ezeraku, Logan Wilson, who was at least serviceable. Right. Siobhan Revel. At some point, man, I kind of gave you some ingredients. You could cook a middle.
Yeah, I think he said that, and now I think they listened. And now it's it's either or get off the pot.
That's what I'm saying. I gave you the ingredients. Don't be talking about all that can make Dollar Tree. Nah, I gave you some decent ingredients.
But on top of that, what I like about what they've done is that not only did they do the ingredients, but it also becomes a place where if a defensive coordinator needs to find a home, hey, I got this, and this. I can work with this. So I like that.
Yeah, and I'll say this, you know what I'm saying? I'll fully admit, because I kind of checked out this all season, and we was so caught up in the lure of the Clayton Adams and the Connor Rileys, and we were focusing on everything when it comes to this coaching staff on the offensive side of the ball. But I think defensively, they might have snuck some people in there.
I
didn't pull Overstreet's foul like that. You know what I'm saying? Our cornerback secondary, like I didn't pull some of these fouls like that to kind of say, okay, who's going to be coaching this defense? So I think, like you're saying, DMV, this is going to give us the opportunity to see, bro, this might be a Matty E problem. Now, boss, I know you talked about this yesterday, and you're going to get into this whole series, right? But is it fixable from a coaching standpoint when it comes to Matt Eberflus, or should there be a change like Cotton or someone out there in the future?
Okay, so you digging into some content that I was going to do tomorrow, because I'm going to do some
all right.
I'll review it. Preview it.
Tease it.
How to fix Eberflus. So one of the things on Eberflus is Eberflus has not kept up with the modern changes of defense. Because a lot of your better defensive coaches are doing a lot of cover six. They doing a lot of match coverages. They doing a lot of pre-snap disguises. You have to do that now. You have to do that even if you're doing a lot of zone blitzes.
Good point.
You not doing, and let me slow down for some people that might be listening. Basically, he's to what they call static. Okay. Static mean is that we know exactly what you're going to do pre-snap, right? So, and I got all kind of evidence that I'm going to show tomorrow that defenses has just modernized as offense has modernized. They're more challenging. They're more confusing, and they're more adaptive. And so, and a lot of the changes happen based on the trees that you're around or the division that you're in. So, partially he needs to modernize. Brian Schottenheimer said one of the biggest things that Pete Carroll did to him is he said, man, go look at what Shanahan doing. Go look at McVay. Take it.
Yeah,
but make it ours. Make it ours. He said, take it. That same talk needs to happen to Eberflus. Now, the second thing, I don't think he can change. I think he's a neutered dog. I think those guys at Chicago pushed and bucked up at him. All us had substitute teachers.
Right.
We've seen substitute teachers broken, where you come in and you trying to set order and that class too bad. And it changes that teacher. They can't teach for the rest of the day because the first one in there, we was thugging on them.
You're right.
That's the vibe.
All passes for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She wore out by third period.
hey, the team like, we don't want a good principal. We want
Mr. Clark. No, but Eberflus, bend don't break needs a demanding coach. You can't have bend don't break without max effort. So we saw under what's my old man name?
Zimmer.
No, the one before him. That was with
Mike Nolan.
No,
Marinelli.
Okay.
See, that's bend don't break 2014.
Yeah, but that was a lot of bending and bending.
Yeah, but the effort, because look at the talent. He had like Antoine Woods. We got Clark.
Right.
And he made Antoine Woods name okay. We got Clark and we got Neat. He got superstars compared to what Rod had.
Better than he been looking too. Like, I don't know.
Right. And see, but that's what I'm saying. Because Tuck said the way I see effort with them guys. That means somebody ain't chewing your ass. Right. Like, you need a demanding coach. To me, that's where White Cotton should be the guy.
I think he been neutered, bro.
Who, White?
I think White Cotton, I went back. I was excited about White Cotton because he looked like he was one of those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, get into it with Quentin Williams on the sideline, one of those.
Yeah.
And then it looked like Eberflus sat him down, was like, look, we're going to run things my way.
Right.
White Cotton just been listening.
Do y'all think White Cotton went upstairs and said, yo, I want my boy on the field?
Now White Cotton could be doing like Shotty did and do some little dirty macking, you know.
Dirty mac, I like it dirty
mac. You know, if it was me running this defense,
if it was me,
hey, that gets you a job at Dallas.
Boy, that's classic.
That dirty mac.
If it was me,
at Jerry's room.
If it was me, see, that's why I need to be in charge. Hey,
me,
I'm seeing some hate going on from Shotty too. Mark. So listen, man. Mark,
the super
Shotty
chat.
probably dirty macking too.
Son of John, man, I don't think Everfoot's compliments Schottenheimer from the middle of the quarter or the first half of the season. Schottenheimer has become more involved with the defense at the detriment of the offense.
Ooh.
Now,
I will tell you this, Shotty,
good point.
It do seem like he been calling. Mark, that's a great point. Don't it seem like he been calling a game like not to be explosive, trying to keep the defense off the field? Am I tripping?
You literally, because
I kind of see it, and maybe that's why they're not zeroing in on Pickens like they need to.
Yeah, because Pickens ain't getting no deep shots
on the defense. No. Here's the thing that this reminds me so much of Mike Nolan. Now, all you guys who all played football, you know when you think you've already lost. And it seems like you see so many people out of position. If I see Sam Williams crashing on the inside and he's literally leaving the edge every single time, it just takes one guy out of position. But everybody looks like they're hesitating. When you end up seeing every time, it's like it drives me crazy seeing first 2 downs, we're doing good. We're stopping them on the runs. And all of a sudden it's 3rd down and 8, 3rd down and 12. And the Cardinals are hitting it every single time. And you look at the linebackers, it's like there's a giant gaping ass hole right there in the middle, and you guys are just sitting there flat-footed like you don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But see, he don't listen to his players. I don't think Eberflus. I feel like the players be like trying to tell him things, because when you hear him say stuff like, "I ain't gonna never get over this. I don't even like grits," which was a direct shot at one of your players.
After it worked, wrong. After it worked.
After it worked.
After the suggestion worked. Wow, you know.
I don't like
that. Pride coming for the fall. Eberflus is too prideful, and he's one of those that gotta work my way instead of I just want it to work.
Yeah,
that's his problem.
Yeah, I 1000% agree, and that's what's been one of my concerns, right? Because this offseason, you heard everybody from Wanye, the list goes on. Oh man, I love Shotty. Man, Shotty's my guy. Man, we having so much fun. I love Shotty. Hey, bro, Shotty ain't y'all coach. You know what I'm saying? He's a head coach. He offensive side. What's going on in defense? You never heard no one probably be like, Matt Eberflus, that's my dog.
That's a great point.
Man, he coach be locked in.
Yeah, man.
He's pushing me.
Man, he pushed.
Hey, that mean you gotta get him. You gotta get bro out of here, bro. It is what it is, dog.
They just don't want to do it middle of the year. He gone.
Yeah. So let me ask that. DMV, if you had to bet right now, is Matt Eberflus returning next year?
Hell no.
He's saying no.
Boss?
No. Is he returning next year?
It's to be determined. It's halfway. Everybody deserves a chance to get better. I don't like the trace that I'm seeing, and it's trending in the wrong direction. But hopefully desperation causes him to change for real.
Mark, how about you?
We're talking about the Joneses, and they like comfort.
Right.
They like comfort.
And that was their guy.
Southern comfort.
If they show any signs of life with the new guys, you know what it's going to be at the end of the year. Well, he didn't have the players that he needed, and he needed time to get it together. And they bring his ass back because, see, the difference between him and Mike Nolan, that's one of their guys. That's right. And pick Mike Nolan. There was no tie to the franchise the same way.
Mike McCarthy guy.
But Zimmer was their guy too, though. Zimmer was their guy, and he ain't come back. They ain't give him an opportunity.
Well, no, Zimmer dipped on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to say that Zimmer chunked up the deuce soda. You know what I'm saying?
Should let. I think Shotty did a real due diligence building his offensive staff.
Right.
Because I feel like Shotty was not too prideful. He brought people in here that were lauded around the league, like Clayton Adams and stuff like that. He wasn't afraid to bring in talent. If you let Shotty do his due diligence to go find a DC, he'll go find a man.
I think that's
and I think Shotty should be searching now because the league is so innovative, and it's gonna likely be some good defensive coordinators coming available soon. Like for real, some guys that's modernized.
Staff
and I don't buy that the defense went down because of 3 coaching changes. I think you made the wrong coaching change at the end.
And I think Schottenheimer, he's doing kind of like what Mike McCarthy did. And if you remember, when Mike McCarthy got here, he had Kellen Moore. He couldn't turn around and say, "I'm going to start calling the plays." He had to bide his time.
That's right.
Kellen Moore failed. It could be, okay, Kellen Moore failed. Now I can do what I want to.
That's
and
right.
Respect, you hear him saying, well, we're doing this, we're sitting in here. But he's giving him enough rope to hang himself that now you failed with your pick. Now I can do what I want to do with it.
Yes.
I got Here's what's going to work. Act like he behind on the shots board. He's gonna get a check, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a super chat from landlord. He said they didn't even tell us his contract. His contract. Yeah. I mean,
you got to just pay attention to what you're seeing. If you see, like, put it like this, when we have an offensive explosion or something happens, you see the players running up the Shotty, interacting. When we have gotten them 2-3 turnovers, I ain't seen one Eberflus interact, no high five.
Homework assignment, Cowboys Nation. See if y'all can find me a clip, whether it's the Cowboys cinematic recap or sounds for someone high fiving Matt Eberflus on defense side.
Anything, a handshake.
Hey, we made the wrong trade, bro. Give us Al Harris back. Y'all can have him, Chicago. Chicago look happy over there. Like, damn.
DMV, you had said the things one of your TikTok lives or Instagram lives, right? The biggest mistake that the Dallas Cowboys made was they did not build a Kellen Moore per se on the defensive side of the ball. There should have been someone that was an in-house guy that they was grooming under Dan Quinn to eventually take the reins and become the defensive guy and keep the continuity. Some people say it's going to be Al Harris. Now, I just don't think that they're going to be Al. You know what I'm saying? But they just didn't have that guy. So now you're going through these constant changes. And what scares me about Matt Eberflus is Jerry's saying, I kind of regret going to 3 defensive coordinators. That's on me. I'm like, let's not regret yet, Jerry. Yeah, let's not regret yet.
Jerry also said he wasn't going to trade Micah Parsons. So I don't be caring what he talking about.
Good point.
He just be freestyle.
Good point.
No, but I do feel, Tuck, though, he's lobbying for his guy. Yeah, and that way, and that goes to Mark's point that if it has any kind of sugar or like any kind of resurgence because of this massive investment of talent that they put into it, they go protect Eberflus with this, man.
Yeah, he can't really lose. If he don't turn it around,
can't change coordinators another year in a row. But they screwed the pooch on Al Harris, and it kind of ticked me off.
Yeah.
Brian Brodus this past week went through, and he was like, the problems we're having with Diggs now are because Al Harris let him get away with a lot of stuff. You know what?
Oh my God!
Jimmy Johnson let people get away with a whole lot of stuff. He got him to perform. So let me say, When we were
Yo, give boss that.
Go ahead, boss.
No, I gotta let him finish. I gotta hear this.
What? Bland being a big magnet. When we ended up having Diggs, of course, back there, I wouldn't give a rat's ass what they got around.
It's the most asinine thing I ever heard, bro.
But that's
Straight
what
up.
Who said this?
Brian Brodus said this earlier this week. And I was
nigga.
So the way he let DeRon Bland get away.
The views of Cover 3 podcast does not reflect on
Wait, let me get this out real quick.
What our guys though?
That was people are looking back and saying maybe we should have promoted Al Harris, and they're doing the due diligence to try and say, oh, we didn't want that guy because he messed up Diggs. That was them trying to cover their ass. But I'm tired of getting retreaded coaches that have been bums as head coaches and saying, let's bring them in and make him our coordinator. It's the same thing that they do when we say he's a guy with first round talent. Well, he was a coach in Miami and stuff, so we'll make him a position coach again. Bullshit. You need younger guys that are performing, that bring something fresh, something new that can relate to the players. And Al Harris could relate to the cornerbacks.
That's it. And it's not just the cornerbacks, it was the defensive backs. You know what I'm saying? In general. Like, I don't remember the safeties looking this. Like, look at the secondary. Look at the guys they're throwing out there, bro. They're throwing people in off the street, bro. Right. They're throwing people in off the street. Like, you can't sit here and say, look, Diggs got hurt, and DeRon Bland ends up being an all-pro. So my question is, what did he let DeRon Bland get away with? Like, you can't really say that. I'm with you, Mark. I think that sometimes coaches can get so close to players and it can become threatening. I think it became a little threatening with how the guys kind of how they went towards him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And now it's just like I know that there are stories about the rehab situation where with Diggs, they're trying to go to Al Harris and say, see if you can get him to do his rehab and all this type of stuff. Well, Al Harris, what type of ceiling does he have for a job? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that maybe he was supposed to be higher than what he is. Maybe he checked out. I don't know. But all I know is that the D-back room got worse. Everybody got worse. Nobody got better.
You also have to remember this nugget about Al Harris, though. Who was Al Harris's guy? Yeah. Mike McCarthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
hey,
for sure.
Man, y'all disrespect.
Yeah, it's an exodus cut. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I disrespect my dog who I played for. You know what I'm saying? I got it. Might be chunky up to do as well. So, I'll say this when it comes to Al Harris, he is missed tremendously in the locker room. Like, there's been subtle stuff on Twitter that the players have been posting. They miss Al Harris. And let's take it from just a football perspective. We all have managers at work who we don't like working with, but people who we had managers who we just love going to work every day because they were just fun to be around with. They understood us. So it's the same thing when it comes to these players. And I just don't see this defense really rallying around this coaching staff and speaking highly about any of these guys. It feels like the players, the coaches, and then when you have a Trayvon Diggs, make a suggestion from a standpoint of a leadership, it actually worked, and then your defensive coordinator shooting shots back at you, it makes you want to be like, all right, bro, I'm not messing with this. So I agree, y'all. It needs to get younger, more innovative, and someone that really understands these athletes that can rally them up, because no matter what, if I put you in a bad scheme, right? But if I know you're going to go all out for me, because that's the one thing when boss talking about Rod, Rod Marinelli, even though he didn't have the talent, they were going to play hard. You know what I'm saying? They were going to run to the ball. They was going to play hard. They were going to give you 10,000%. And I just don't think that we have that right now where you're putting the players in a bad position, but also they not really riding for you.
But that's the thing,
like that in
bro.
the first place.
They not playing ravenous. Like, I know that sounds – defense can be very intricate just like offense. But at the end of the day, if you don't believe in who you following – you gonna give half. So, because I'm sorry, when I look at our roster, I know some of these dudes might be a little bit past their prime, but when you say everyone fell off at the exact same time, every single player, like Fowler, Osa, Kenny Clark, just everybody regressed exactly the same time. That's when I go to coaching, because everybody don't regress at the same moment.
Yeah, so, and you said something wrong. Who is the guy, DMV, that these defensive players could rally behind?
He gone.
Not just he, the things, right? The D Laws, the J Lewis, like
they gone. D Law had 2 touchdowns the other day.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things that when you look at it, it's a bad mix, but I hope it's fixable and I think it's salvageable. Now, boss, I'm gonna ask you this question because you're a secondary guy, you play corner. When it comes to Siobhan Revel, you know, Deron Bland's had his struggles. You know, I think Reddy Stewart has been a bright spot. Kalen Carson played decent. The secondary really concerns me. I know you spoke about the safety, but the corners in particular, how can they improve? Because they haven't been worth a damn either. Or do you think that the defensive front addition is going to help our back end?
I got 3 things I got to address.
All right, go
ahead. You gave me 2. I'm gonna address the first one fast.
Cover 3. Sorry.
Andrew Curtis, the defensive passing game coordinator, and David Overstreet. If we do keep Matt Eberflus, they gotta go.
Okay. Yeah, so you pulled their files. Okay, cool.
They gotta go. And I know that firsthand from having a really, really good 2 really, really good secondary coaches who coach safeties and corners. They make the biggest difference. I'm seeing some techniques issues too, like Henny in the chat, and he said that Al Harris leading the league in turnovers with backup DBs.
13.
Nashawn Wright.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 years in Dallas. Dallas led the league in turnover.
I'm telling y'all,
Gardner Johnson came off the street, looked like an all-pro.
and listen, I'm gonna tell you, a real good coach, a real good secondary coach can take a raw athlete and make them a nice ass safety or corner. A good coach can, because most of it is technical. And so it's like, you know, having your eyes in the right position, reading the quarterbacks, understanding from the formation, the route progressions. I didn't know none of this until I got good coaches.
Yeah.
So I had to say that. The second thing to answer your question, I feel good about Corner and Revel. I feel better because I talked to his dad.
Yeah, man, that was dope.
His dad.
Go watch that, y'all.
Yeah.
Give you more confidence.
Yeah, you will. I guarantee it will. Because he was playing with a hernia.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Cool too, bro.
Yeah, he was playing with a hernia last year. I didn't know that. So even the high projections on him, most of us weren't factoring in that he was playing hurt. You know, so that's confidence thing. The second thing is I asked his dad straight up. You know, I'm gonna come out with. I said, listen,
I know what you about to say.
I said, what's up with that knee brace?
Oh, that brace, dog. Yo, when Boss said, Boss don't even care no more. He said, yo, what's up with that brace?
Hey, and I've been saying it on my show. I've been like, I've never seen a corner in the history of football with a knee brace.
Yeah, that's scary.
So that Robotech, that RoboCop knee brace, I was like, damn. So his dad said this, which was key. He said, I wouldn't let the Cowboys put him out there like that. That's the most important statement people need to pay attention.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
That his dad, because remember, his dad stepped up to him in training camp when Jerry was like, he's gonna be ready, and he was limping around. I remember that. And we was like, what? He gonna play like that? No.
Rebel.
He was afraid to land when he was jumping. Yeah. He was landing on the same leg. He was afraid to land.
Not finna put him out there. And then his dad said, nah, no. And he show up. Like, yeah. So he got one of them dads. He ain't one of them old, you know. He one of them. Nah, Jerry, I ain't gonna let y'all break my son. You know
what it is? That's his namesake. You ain't gonna embarrass me.
So let's walk through it, right? Where is he playing? Outside, inside? You moving Deron Bland on the inside?
Bland better go back inside.
Diggs coming back. I know some people run Diggs. Right. Diggs will be back next week. So where are you putting Revel? Outside or inside?
Outside.
Outside all day.
Okay.
Nobody
with that damn knee brace.
Man, yeah, it's no, outside all day. And on top of it, listen, I mean, as it depends on how it depends. Honestly,
what up, Nick?
I put it like this with corner. It depends on how you rock in practice. Because they getting the best looks. He going against CeeDee Lamb and Pickens every day. So And they already said 2 weeks ago that they've been having them out there on that scout team going against them. So after a while, if you getting your legs, the eye of the sky go say it. It's gonna be like he out there. He giving Pickens the business. If he even close, man, let him play.
Now, we all know in Dallas, for all the money, you think they're gonna put Bland back in the inside after giving that contract?
Put in a blender.
I think he needs to. He needs to be.
Do you see what happened to Bland? He need to go back inside just for his confidence, because I don't know what that was. Like he got.
Do y'all think? I personally think he needs to go back inside.
Me too.
Especially like I said, when Diggs returns and Revel on the outside, I think that's the natural fit. Have Reddy Stewart being your DB4, and then Carson and everybody else, right? But do you think they're actually going to move Deron Bland? This is questions that we need some of our media people.
Got paid.
I think the film needs to speak. I think Revel needs to get out there and play, and then it needs to be all the way around. It needs to be aggressive fairness. It needs to be aggressive fairness for us to have a chance.
Right.
Like you can't have Pickens in the red zone and then throwing it to CeeDee. You can't do that. Not when Pickens sitting there one-on-one. No, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more.
All right, so let me get to I'm gonna call it audible. Go ahead, Mark.
One thing real quick, because West Virginia Country Boy dropped a super chat. He's headed to Vegas. He said he's dropped one to Tuck and to DMV and stuff. So
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
All of our fans out here dropping the super chat.
Absolutely. I will be out there in Vegas, Cowboys Nation. So y'all see me, depending on what time it is. Say what's up.
Which version of Tuck they gonna meet?
Yeah.
They not about to meet Jordan. They not gonna meet Jordan.
Hey, do they got Cowboy readers out in Vegas?
But no, they got the Raider readers. It ain't the same. It don't hit the same though. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. But
That'll be lit, boy. I'm telling you, that boy be.
Yeah, depending on where we at, man. Don't be no photo.
Let's go,
man. Call that down right now. You know what I'm saying?
One thing real quick on Diggs. Here's the reality of it is you want to actually put Diggs back out there. Because we all know Diggs is not coming back. Okay, if the Cowboys end up making him a post-June 1st cut,
get some value,
$18.5 million. But he needs to put something on film to audition for something else. Because,
and that's a comp pick. Yep.
Yeah, because you look at it, he's been now 2 knee injuries. He's going to want to come, or he should want to come back and play lights out, because then somebody's going to sign him to a big contract. If he doesn't get back on the field, if you're a team, and
he's not a free agent.
Look at what you've done the last 2 years. You ain't done shit.
He ain't a free agent, so we might be able to get
he getting cut. There ain't no way in the world. All the stuff that's going.
Oh yeah, he gone, bro. Look at that money.
They already built that out in his contract.
Here's where you get paid. Terrence Steele is an $18 million cap hit next year. You make him a post June 1st, you get $14.5 million back.
That's dope.
Same thing with Diggs. You can make him your second post June 1st cut and end up saving $15.5 million. So between those two guys, you got $30 million. Are you telling me you're better off keeping those two? Or
no, you're right.
And that's the Pickens money, or it might be close to, you know what I'm saying?
It better be the Pickens money.
You know what? Yeah. If they end up not signing Pickens, man, that might be the one thing that will make me just say, fuck it, I'm just done with this team.
When you're not
back over here. Listen, when you say he costs too much money, think about what you did when you said Amari Cooper costs too much money. You said, let's get rid of him, and we got a 5th-round pick.
Exactly.
What have you done the last 3 years trying to replace that production? You ended up drafting Jalen Tolbert. You ended up doing a big fat payday to Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup, we're still paying $8.7 million today this year to Michael Gallup. You brought in Brandon Cooks. You're spending $4 million right now on our books this year for those guys. You traded for Jonathan Mingo. So take what Pickens has done this year just in these 9 games. It beats any of our number 2 wide receivers of the last 3 years.
Are you your number 1 wide receiver come out
him after giving up a 3rd-round draft pick? Look at what you've been paying trying to get him.
Lamb is on record saying, if you pay him more than me, I don't care.
Right.
Well,
I would be
Dak
like,
Dak even said it's different when Dak says.
Dak like him a little too much.
Dak said, "I'm gonna talk to Jerry about signing Pickett." You know, so that's
bro,
different.
He got Dak out there dancing, bro. Pay that man.
I saw Dak talk about Pickett, and he was smiling like he was trying to holler at him. He was like, "Oh yeah, I really like George Pickett. Why you smiling so hard?"
I can't even upset there, but stay smooth. The zone defense has to change somehow.
Agree perfectly.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
that guy's
yes.
smart.
I'm gonna ask this question, and I was kind of unaware of this whole conversation because I've been kind of oblivious to my own. There's this thing going around about the Cowboys offense is better when it goes through Pickens versus CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
You're not doing that.
I don't know where it came from. I just heard it.
It might have came through me.
No,
it probably came through me.
No, listen, man.
All right,
hey, DMV. It's not about. It's the way it's being phrased as if we don't need CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah. Nah.
That's pissing me off because Clarence my frat brother, so he gonna get talked to like a dude on the street. I don't care.
Hey, yeah, he can handle it too, man. Bussin'.
You do not look, Clarence. You do not. You know what you're doing. You love to stir up the brew. You're trying to get a little issue going. We not Philly. I'm not doing this. We got our own. We got enough issues.
Yeah, you need both of them.
You need both of them. Now, if you use the fact that Pickens is starting to draw more attention and run the offense through him, then you take that as a blessing. But you do not phrase it to make it seem like ever since CeeDee Lamb got back, the offense fell off. That's when you causing controversy.
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, because he told the truth behind it, though. He told nothing but the truth behind it. But the way that he set it up,
was petty on purpose, though.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I can't fight you on that.
You know what it is?
Because people that tune now catch that part and not catch the other details of what he said.
All right,
he elaborated, but by that time, he's already set the fuse.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. I can't fight you on that, bro. I never would.
They got a show to run and views to get. That's
the click statement. But then the truth came behind it. Yeah.
To spend years, I'm gonna let you go.
What's the full argument? Maybe
to spend years fighting and clawing and ripping to say we want 2 number 1 receivers. We get it for 20 minutes and let's tear it down. What?
Yeah.
we knew this was coming. We can never have 2 of anything. You know what I'm saying? Always got to be.
That's what we got to. Yeah.
Dinker Pollard.
But at the same time, I do have to say this.
All right, go ahead, boss.
I do have to say
this.
I see the waves spinning.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Hold on.
It was spinning.
Hey, juices and berries, juices and berries, man.
Thing spinning, boy.
I can see it shining from here.
Listen, no, that's juices and berries. No, that's just juice, brother. No, brother.
You got that side profile real quick. Let me talk to y'all.
Yeah, man.
He said,
hey, let me think about it.
That's when you just get the haircut. You just go to the bar.
Let me think about it real quick.
Yeah, we got the fresh twist. I ain't got no fresh
shot. Little so silky smooth.
Man, juices and berries, dog, from Africa.
Go ahead. How far I mean to cut you off?
No, man. When you complimented the waves, bro, I had to go and slow that down and agree with you on that. Now, it's one thing, though, I want to highlight, though, is when controversy comes from us, we coming from a competition standpoint.
That's fair.
And targets need to be increased on Pickens. It's too much evidence of it.
He's earned it.
I don't even like the equal targets at this point because when the Denver Broncos defensive coordinator literally doubled Pickens and put Surtain on Pickens. Dog, that's double protection, bro. You really not trying to get her pregnant, huh, bro? Like you, bro, you plan B and had 2 of them things on, bro. That's what they did to Pickens while CeeDee Lamb was out there. So when defensive coordinator,
some of y'all ain't catch that, but if y'all going to Vegas,
I know exactly what it is. But that's when I see boss in person conversation. We ain't gonna talk about
it. I caught the analogy. You go ahead, boss.
Double protection, bro. I'm talking about strap playing beanies, man. Everything took him a couple of pills. But listen, man, I'm serious. So you got the D coordinator showing that much respect, and then we not gonna use our common sense and say, "Hey, man, in the red zone, and sometimes period. It's like, listen, CeeDee Lamb, if he's nursing that ankle, you have another number one. Let's not do all this because he's an 88 money ball. No. You got to win every game now. You ain't got no time for that. You ain't got no time for that. All this putting your finger on the scale. No. Pickens need way more targets.
But boss, it will tilt the other way. If you give him enough love, they will start to overly compensate. CeeDee gonna be. That's the point.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Because please, yeah. If you feed Pickens, they gonna leave him alone. And if you leave CeeDee Lamb alone,
right.
Yeah, go ahead and leave him alone.
Yeah, I think I don't even know if it's the targets. I think it's the type of targets for me. The games that they lose, the games that they struggle, you look at his numbers and it looks like he's a possession receiver. But the games that he flips on his head are he might even get 2 catches for 57 yards like he did against the Jets. But he caught that ball downfield and it was a slam dunk and it made everybody play with
coverage
from
bro.
That point on.
It'll tilt the entire coverage.
Yeah, so I think with him, you look at his body type, you look at his catch radius and stuff like that. He's an easy button. He's a walking easy button. I think with CeeDee Lamb, when you try and force it to him, those windows are a little bit tighter. It takes a little bit longer for the routes to get open. But you could just throw Pickens a stop route, a slant. You could throw him a go ball. And it's a walking pass interference. You say what?
Yes. If something ain't happened yet. Every time I've seen Pickens go off, the first person that's celebrating with him is CeeDee. They're acting like he's gonna be mad. Can it happen first before y'all start overcompensating?
I don't get no clicks. I don't get no clicks, man. But okay, so now here in the full conversation,
you're right.
Now here in the full conversation, I do agree because some of the reasons that y'all said, but I'll say it for this reason: he's a spark plug. Pickens is a spark plug. He's a guy that can set the tone for what Schottenheimer was preaching all offseason is physicality. You know what I'm saying? So one quick smoke screen, getting the ball in. Yeah, so sometimes that can have a jolt through your team. And I feel like that's what Pickens could be. So yeah. So here in the full conversation now, I agree. But
they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that Z conversation.
Open CeeDee, it'll make it easier for CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb's touches will be more organic. See, through Pickens, the offense is organic. When you force it to CeeDee and you're trying to do all of that, then all of a sudden it's like, all right, we stalling out, we ain't running the ball. Hell, the Cowboys even ran the ball when they're getting Pickens the ball. You know what I'm saying? So it makes the offense more organic.
Ryan Flournoy.
Yeah,
open it up for Ryan. You think he can't open it up for CeeDee?
Fact.
Hey, and then on top of that, man, you want to provoke a healthy jealousy, man. That's what fair competition does. If Pickens out there eating, you don't think that's gonna turn CeeDee Lamb to 1,600 yard CeeDee Lamb again? Like he gonna be like, bitch, this my team. Excuse me. Excuse me, I ain't mean to curse Mark. but for real.
Hey, Mark was cursing earlier.
I'm about to say, wait, worse. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Like, for real, I want CeeDee jealous in a good way. You hear me? Hey, but we all know it ain't nothing better when you, boy, listen.
Once you get Pickens, I think they really rock with each other for real. I don't think it's for Once he get his bag, I think it's up from there.
Yeah.
Just get him his bag.
Well,
you mean pay him? You mean pay him?
All I'm going to say is I play Madden with a lot of players, and they ain't never bitched about getting no targets from Dak Prescott. I don't say I was like, say it on my live. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, come to Dallas, AJ. If you tired of people all in the cameras with pushes and bullshit.
Yo, we appreciate everyone rocking for over an hour. I know if you want to keep rocking, what y'all want to do. We got over 1,000 people watching right now, so make sure y'all hit them likes, subscribe, and share, and let them know Cowboys Nation.
Hey, y'all know I'm petty.
Going crazy right now.
AJ Brown will go crazy with that.
Y'all want to keep going? Y'all want to keep going? Or y'all what y'all want to do?
I'm kidding, bro. I can keep pushing, bro. Like it's up to you.
Mark, you got some time?
I got some time, bro.
We can rock for another like 20.
I got about 20 minutes, man. It's kind of date night.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it
going.
Date night. My fault, Mark.
Date night.
And when you're 60,
Mark, when I come to Washington, man, I got to get them wings and I got to get that. I just got to let you cook whatever you want.
Oh, man. I've been to Mark's tailgate. I ain't been to his house, but I've been to his tailgate.
The wings, bro.
I heard about him. I just said, wait.
Just let me
and one more thing, Mark, you got to crank back up that bar view. Whatever you got to do, bring that back. Because I remember you watching DMV was sitting there talking ball. That was the dopest look ever. Listen, because I'm cool with Joe Boo and all that. I'm cool with the corner of your room, but you got to put that camera back up in that bar. That was so fly.
It definitely we can do some drinking with the Cowboys.
Look at E2. Yeah.
I'm talking about Mark being up serving them drinks, talking ball. I say, boy, that boy got the look. Yeah. I just want to tell you that. Anyway.
Facts. All right. So DMV, I'm gonna ask you this because it's kind of your position. One position I'm concerned with offensively is the running back room, right? Javonte Williams has been playing well, but outside of that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all boy Jaden Blue got the Sonic rings knocked out of him. He ain't been back on the field in this. You know what I'm saying? So do you think it's a concern, or how do we fix the running back? Because as my dog Lou Takes has been saying, winter is here. You know what I'm saying? Winter came early. Right, so we're gonna have to be able to actually run the ball.
Javonte just fine. I'm just scared.
Carries on Javonte. So how do you think we fix this running back room and get the ground game going again?
So I think first and foremost, so are we talking about like right now or for the future?
Right now. Y'all want to focus on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right now.
Futuristic show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we drafted Jeremiah Love in December.
Yeah, I can fix that ground game.
I got two answers for that. I got a right now answer and a future one. That's why I had to ask that and preface it. But I think right now you got to see what Phil Maffa can do. You know what I'm saying? Like when he comes back. Does anybody have any updates with where Phil Maffa is?
Phil was healthy when he left. Y'all want to talk about that?
So I don't want to make it like an overshown situation where it's just like, okay, he's unhealthy, so the unknown is better than what we got right now. Because often in Dallas, that's what the fans do. It's just like, wait till so and so come back, wait until so and so come back. But I just think his running style will help with the gap scheme type stuff they want to do. I think Phil is probably the second best at doing that outside of Javonte. You know what I'm saying? But
DMV, he wasn't hurt. I don't care what they tell.
But I think that's your best answer for this year. Maybe give Hunter Lipke the ball a couple more times. Jaden Blue, I think I've seen enough of Jaden Blue to know what it is, bro. Malik Davis, he was kind of tipping last game. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, bro. I like him too.
Scary.
I know, but he tipped on it. He tipped on that. He was tiptoeing. Like, what you tiptoeing for, bro? Like, shoot, this your shot.
Surprised he got it
hard too.
Mom Spaghetti. Hey, you had your one shot and you tiptoed, bro. Like, what we doing? At this point, I kind of think that I don't know what they have to do, but just hand the ball to Javonte. And at this point, like if you didn't address it, you're not going to.
My phone, give him the ball. They didn't even activate his practice window.
I thought they did, didn't they?
Oh, they did. Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. Go on and activate him.
Maybe because he was. I don't think he was really hurt in the first place.
Nah, I didn't know if they. You know how you get that little like his practice window activated.
Yeah.
If he's available, then put him in. Stop playing.
Mark, let me ask you about the running back room. Is it fixable at this point, or let's go what we got?
I think your biggest problem right now is, our offensive line has been in flux this year. I mean, we've had so many different injuries, so many different combinations. And Terrence Steele is a liability in pass coverage. And last week, he just looked completely lost. And Tyler Guyton has been kind of hit or miss. And I think that's half your problem on the running game, at least against the Cardinals, is we just weren't opening up any holes. So that's the first thing you got to deal with. I do want to see what Phil Maffa has, but he is still on injured reserve with that shoulder injury. But I think they're actually trying to stash him and keep him safe off of the roster and hoping that Jaden Blue's the guy.
What about you, Ron?
I mean, I'm an equal opportunist, especially right now. Until we get our workhorse out the draft, it's equal opportunist. I don't think it's broken because we do have a good, plan A. Javonte's been, I ain't even see, he got 700 yards already. Like he gonna trip, fall, and get 1,000. So I'm appreciative of that, but I'm worried about overworking him. You know what I'm saying? So I know where y'all concern is coming from. I would love to, while you're trying to figure this out, let's try out a couple different people. So
I like Brian Peters' response.
Oh, I didn't even. What did you say?
Damian Martinez.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, I would love to go. Let's. We do have Maffa, but bring somebody in, let them get 2-3 carries a game, and be like, maybe not him, and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So right now, just sticking with we gonna force Blue is that Cowboy stubbornness. Let's not be stubborn. So if Phil Maffa's healthy, like if he's actually healthy, all jokes aside, see what he got, and if he give you something, be like, we found it. But don't just ignore it and wait till, God forbid, knock on wood, Javonte twist a little ankle, something small, you know what I'm saying? Then we out here with Jadon Blue starting and we freaking out. So let's try to work some people through there. Malik was tipping, like you said, DMV might have to sit down. You weren't trying. You might have to sit down.
Facts. Boss, what about you, dog? Because you've been preaching RB2 or RB1, if you know what I'm saying, for the longest. Is it fixable at this point?
Javonte might have held it down a little bit.
You dipping into my future content again.
My bad.
No, that's true though. No, it's true. Like it just show we all
because Boss been going so damn crazy lately.
Right.
We talking about
nothing. Right, Andy.
It's my whole. You going through my whole list of shit I'm gonna drop. But so with the RB, now we was focused on the trade. Now what I was going to talk about in the near future was going back to the T.Y. Hilton plan. So T.Y. Hilton was obvious free agent. Once you get past the trade, you got to look at what's available.
What's up?
So I'm looking at people like Deontay Foreman, Zach Moss. Now I haven't combed through their film. I like the names, right? So now it's a time to where I got to go comb through film, the latest film I have, send some encouraging tweets. I ain't lying to. I'm gonna do all of this too. That hey, bro, stay in shape. We might need you. You never know. You could be T.Y. Hilton. Because remember, we pulled in T.Y. Hilton, and he came in and started making plays,
cooking on Christmas.
Like,
I remember that.
Yeah, he came in. So, but it depends on the discipline of these guys, and this is running back. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you got to be really, really, really in the gym. You got to be acting like you can come play tomorrow. I don't know too many running backs that come in late, but that's something that we would have to me. Beat the ground for. More realistic is looking at these practice squads. Names like Damian Martinez, which was brought up in the chat. Excellent name to me.
Love to bring him in.
Yeah, it's some people that's out there that we would have to just comb through. It's very much so scraping the bottom of the barrel, but it's possible. The worst thing that I see though in all of this is the fact that Blue is being forced onto Brian Schottenheimer. So when I was saying early in about 3-4 weeks ago that it didn't look right, that was before he started talking about he liked big backs. Then on top of that, after Blue played, he strongly critiqued Blue. He said he wasn't physical with the ball and without the ball, meaning he wasn't blocking nor was he running tough like he likes to see. And then he brought up Malik Davis as the guy that was going to bring competition in there. Then they made Blue inactive. Then all of a sudden, when they got these acquisitions from these trades, they went away from the guy that the head coach endorsed. That's showing that there's a mutiny in the building, and it's likely between Stephen Jones, Will McClay, and Brian Schottenheimer. Because that
draft capital on him.
They forcing it on him, bro. And it don't fit him. And he not gonna get the back of the fans because too many fans love Blue speed and his potential with speed. But that's where
I think things have changed. You know what I'm saying? Because
I was gonna say that.
All that Blue hype, you know what I'm saying? They like
they didn't show that.
Someone was trying to warn, like, hey, bro, don't eat that. Don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people like, give me that cup. So I think it's starting to change a little bit.
It is cracking. Like the people who told the truth in the offseason, they catching up. Like the people that was saying, because you said it, Tuck, I said it, DMV said, I know we said it. We was like, bro, the dude on pass pro ain't worth shit. Like, I'm being honest. Yeah. And then he's a runway back, like Lou says, to where if it's blocked up, he go hit it. But you ain't gonna get no tough runs out of Blue. Let me be honest with you. Blue runs the ball like a receiver, y'all.
I think they should line them. They should let him run routes and throw it to him out the backfield.
That is what I was going to say, right? Because I'm at the point, got to pick your battles. Front office going to win this game, blue battle. You know what I'm saying? They're going to win this battle.
So real.
I know. It's just like, I can't fight this one. Like they're going to force it. So you have to put him in winning situations. And they talked about it all offseason, like using him as a wide receiver. Like you're going to have to get him on the perimeter. You're going to do swing passes. You're going to have to line him up versus linebackers and do, you know what I'm saying, arrow routes and all those sorts of things to get him in space. But if you're going to line him up and run him between the tackles, boss, I know you've got the buttons queued up, but it's the all hell no. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work that way. So it's just like.
Let me be petty because we preach competition.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I would say since he can catch, put him back there on special teams to do some kick returning, some punt returning.
Well, here's what I'm saying. But here's the thing, Ron.
Right now.
Here's how out Shoddy and them are on Jaden Blue when you have someone with 4.3 speed and they're not even on kick return.
Well, my point is, I would say he could compete with the other gentleman who shall remain nameless because he wanted to fight me the other day. I'm gonna let him be. Because it was at the wrong time when he wanted to step to me. You stepped to me this week. You ain't gonna hide behind the tragedy. I'm gonna read you your rights in front of the entire Twitter. You got me at the worst time in the world, and I'm respectful. Yeah. But my point is, if we preaching competition, y'all got the same skill set. What we should be doing is seeing what somebody else can do because we ain't been getting no plus advantage on the kick return for over a year.
But they got the same skill set, Ron, but not the same salary, dog. You know what I'm saying? They just paid that man. They just paid that man.
Why? Oh, my fault.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna say something though, and this is gonna be to his defense, right? This is to his defense. I don't know that he's playing bad when he's in on offense. I just think that Flournoy is playing really good right now. I think Pickens is playing really good right now. I think CeeDee is playing really good right now. So it makes it look like he's an outcast. And if I got to be honest with you, like maybe they're not blocking stuff up the way that they should on the kick returns and stuff too. I've been there before where you return the kicks and they not executing the way that they should. And I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I've been combing through the special team stuff. But I will say that I don't know that he's playing bad. I just think that we want to see more Flournoy.
Man, listen. I seen him. If you on the field and you are literally the third option, so the reason why you're out there is because when everything breaks down, you're the safety valve, and Dak is willing to go to you, and the ball hits your hands. I ain't trying to hear it because Flournoy is so hungry, he catching whatever. You dropping passes.
He's a better receiver.
Down. I've seen 2 or 3 third downs where that ball hit them knuckles and hit the grass. I'm telling you right now, Flo ain't dropping those.
Yeah, but it also goes to how you use them and stuff like that too. Like you can motion them, you can fake jet. Like I mean, the offense is out of sync. Let's just call it what it is. And I don't know that they're using him properly. Hell, they ain't using Blue properly. Hell, we just went on about a 10 to 15 minute conversation about how they ain't using Pickens properly. So I mean, they're out of sync right now. Period. It has to do with the defense. Has to do because the defense is so bad.
That is on Shoddy though.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And so before we dip out of here real quick, we probably go for like 4 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me ask you this, Ron, because you mentioned that on Shoddy. Do you think Shoddy's already been figured out when it comes to his offense?
No. I think that Shoddy's trying to. I told you before. My read on Shoddy has been he's a car salesman, and car salesmen are pleasers. He's trying to please everybody. You can't serve 6 masters. You need to run your system. Stop trying to please the Jones family, the fans, every Dak, Pickens. I'm running my offense. We're going to run this rock, get back physical, and I'm going to get back to play action. We can't play action if we ain't even run it. Like, we got to get back to basics.
Yeah, facts.
And stop worrying. Hey, Jerry, come in. Hey, man, make sure CeeDee gets it. Everybody shut up. This is my offense. This is my team.
Hey, hold on, man. Them content creators watching. Let's do some quick motions real quick. You know what I'm saying? They like the motions.
Exactly. Like, stop trying to serve everybody. Serve yourself.
Right.
I want to say
go ahead,
one
Mark.
final thing here. See, I want y'all to realize how good we actually have it with George Pickens.
Don't get me hyped. That's my dog.
He ended up getting rid of. I just want to give you our wide receivers and what they did in 22. CeeDee, of course, was the man, 1,300 yards. Noah Brown, 555 yards. Michael Gallup, 424. T.Y. Hilton, 121. Semi Fioco, 24 yards.
Damn.
Dennis Houston.
I forgot about Simi.
Jalen Colbert, 12 yards. And Kayvon Turpin, 9. It was literally CeeDee Lamb and a bunch of guys. We cannot go back to that, guys. We cannot.
Hey, you don't even know, Mark. 2022, Mark, on my channel, I was making videos saying draft George Pickens first round.
Shit.
I've been a George Pickens fan since he was beating people up in Georgia.
Right.
Facts.
So I was ready when everybody was like, man, George Pickens gonna break this locker room. I was like, oh no. Everybody on my side now, but it's been a long road. I'm not letting them go. I
ain't going back. I'm with you. I ain't going back to poverty, bro. I'm not.
Yeah.
This offseason, y'all gonna hate me. It depends on what happened.
Oh, well, what do you mean it depends what's gonna happen, dog?
I don't care.
Listen, I ain't checked. Listen, all I'm saying, I ain't checked the inventory yet. That's all I'm saying.
So are you saying that you saw some receivers coming in the draft or something?
I know what Boss is talking about.
I look at everything. I look at free agency and I look at draft.
There's only one, boss. In this draft.
I'm not in love with nobody, bro. I'm sorry. I just not.
I would be cool with it. I would be.
He said we've been losing too many games to be in love with somebody.
But Pickens is making a heavy case, bro. He is. It's like
different.
Yeah, it is. If I see about a couple of more games of what I've been seeing, I'm gonna shut up too, bro. I'm gonna be just
charismatic. It's not just the catch.
It's too much dog, and it's becoming consistent, bro. It's like, bro, you like this every game.
Well, I feel like for me personally, when it comes to Pickens, I lost one dog, but at least I got one back. It's on the opposite side of the ball, but it's like I just love watching Pickens' energy. You know what I'm saying? Like now, there are some stupid stuff that he does, you know what I'm saying? But I'll deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I'll deal with the stupid, penalties and whatnot. So re-sign Pickens. If not,
bro, you remember that Southern sideline? When he said, I'll do it to you. I'm one of them. I need that on my team. I'm one of them.
Right.
Yeah, boss, you can't get rid of that, dog. We keep talking about how you need that on your team. You can't get rid of that, dog.
Can't.
I'll do it to you. I was like, oh my God. Where is it?
Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? No, ain't no depends, boss. Ain't no depends, boss.
Man, man. If it makes
I know you over there spinning. Dog. We ain't
gonna have me in here with Jalen Tolbert next year. You ain't gonna have me.
I ain't going back to re-sign.
I ain't going back.
Listen, man, I put it like this: if it's another Brian Thomas available, like it was,
Brian Thomas catch like me right now. No,
man, you what? You wouldn't do Brian Thomas? I'll take him with his drops right now. Are you serious?
Man, give me GP, bro.
Over Pickens? You're crazy.
No, it's listen.
GP.
I would take
a slam dunk on you, bro.
Down, dog. That young
Thomas not a dog like Pickens, though.
Man, I put that on a jug machine. He go home for a 3.
Nah, bro, I don't need no project. You want a reclamation?
Project? He put up 1,400 yards as a rookie.
Hey, my dog CeeDee happy and Dak is happy.
Right. Everybody happy.
Quarterback.
Offense is happy. Re-sign Pickens, man. But yo, Cowboys Nation.
He's up there catching stuff from Hodgins. That's what he do.
And then I don't want to fall for this too, bro. I don't want no 2 cold ass receivers and a super cold quarterback and a whack ass D. I don't want that.
Ball's trying to go from the Balenciaga shoes.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't.
Why you putting that on Pickens' plate?
No, I'm just saying, like,
this jacket. Pickens just doing his job.
I'm just like, I want to. It's like, this is how Tuck said, and he was right. We not gonna win all our battles. So which one we gonna put our energy on? That's all I'm saying.
Bro, the defense. Just build the defense.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So but you can sign George Pickens and build the defense with your draft.
I also trust that Dak make a lot of receivers look real good, bro.
Not like this.
Hell no.
Look good
at all. Hell no.
Like
Butler thought he was a number 1. Damn it.
Now, hey, look. This is what I'm gonna say about Dak. I like Dak as a quarterback, right? Yeah. But it's not like he got dudes coming off the street like Romo did, where it was just like it kind of made sense with Romo. Like Dak is happy. Dak know that this right here, this makes his job much easier, bro.
Right.
Dak 32, dog. I need some definitive.
If you believe that, I need you to throw it to him in the red zone. Damn it!
Dak got 2 to 3 years. He better blow the budget.
Yeah, he really. And that's
he better blow the budget.
That's the reality. Even the biggest Dak fans got to realize, bro. He's 32. We can't be playing around like, all right, we're gonna bring you somebody here to develop with you, bro. I'm developed.
Facts. But yo, Cowboys Nation, we appreciate y'all for all tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? Rocking with us hour and a half. We don't want to keep y'all all night, man. But make sure y'all go ahead, subscribe to all the channels across the platforms, man. This is what it's all about, the community coming together. And we love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Respect y'all. We know we've been going through some turbulent times this past few weeks, man, but we're all in this thing together. My dog DMV, man, for everyone who's seen you for the first time, let everybody know they can find you, bro.
Hey, y'all can find me at DMV Fanatic on YouTube. I know I had some issues early on, but we got it fixed up and appreciate y'all. DMV Fanatic on all platforms. Thank y'all.
Facts. My dog, Boss Cowboy. Boss, show me. Let everybody know they can find you, bro.
Yeah, man. Boss Cowboy Sports is the entity. Boss Show Me is my name. So I'm going to be dropping some videos that I teased today. Y'all gonna see it come out within the next 3 days. Y'all gonna definitely see a video about how to fix Ibuproflus. You gonna also see a video about how to fix running back 2 and why we still need to be shopping for safety. So, and I'm gonna be going through candidates and all kind of things that can improve this team.
Facts. My dog will be working hard, man.
Yeah, Boss been on it.
He been on it, dog.
Appreciate it.
Everybody know they can find you, bro.
Hey, man, it's your boy Rome, CFT, Cowboys Fan Talk. Cowboys Fan Talk on here, Cowboys_Fan Talk on Twitter. And, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I love these boys I'm here doing this with.
Facts. We don't even need to say, but Mark, if someone might have been watching this live, like, you know what I'm saying? Who is this Mark?
They don't know Mark.
Who is Mark Holmes guy? You know what I'm saying? Misses 170,000 bill.
Oh, 170,000, man.
Cowboys fans. You know,
you have to realize is when you get old, you just talk a whole lot. So it's good. I just put a camera in front of me and I just be an old guy, you know, yelling at everybody on the front porch, man. But if they do want to find me, Cowboy Joe Boo everywhere, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever, you know, and you can't videos because I'm always there. But I appreciate everybody bringing me on. This was fun tonight.
Absolutely, man. We appreciate you, man. Keep doing incredible work, man, setting the standard. And for y'all see me the first time, J Tuck, man, you can follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. I want to headline with this. Just because we do draft content does not mean I am giving up on this team or I'm not a real fan because I'm going to the next 3 games in a row. So I still a Dallas Cowboys fan, but work has to be done. So we are going to start draft content specifically on my channel. And we've done shows before. And y'all know DMV and Boss, when I mentioned Ivan Pace and my eyes lit up, I've already found me another one.
Don't say it.
I already found me another one. So I'm already in my bag. So we're going to start draft content over there. CFO Sports, come over there, comment, like, subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151, specifically TikTok, as we've been going live on TikTok frequently as well. So we appreciate y'all, Cowboys Nation. Let's go out there. Let's get this win in Vegas. If y'all see me out there, say, yo, Tuck, what's going on? I might buy you a drink, you know what I'm saying? Buy you a few shots, depending on, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have a good time out there in Vegas. But let's continue to get things in the right path, get these wins, and hopefully make a playoff push, man. And we appreciate each and every one of you guys. Want you to stay safe. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and go Cowboys. We out. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Sleeper. So you think you know football, huh? Okay, let's turn your football knowledge into real money. Download the Sleeper app, the ultimate fantasy app that can turn game day into payday. Just download the Sleeper app and pick more or less on your favorite players. With more stats than any other daily fantasy app, just choose 2 or more of your favorite players from pregame or live stats. Pick more or less from predicted stats, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money if your pick wins. So use the promo code CFO, and you'll get up to $100 match on your first deposit. So download Sleeper now, and let's get this money, gang.